So what we're doing is we're riding to a campsite right on the border of Miyazaki Prefecture and Kumamoto Prefecture, up near a mountain. We're going to camp there tonight, and then from tomorrow we start episode 3 of Project 47. We're going to ride Kumamoto Prefecture. That should be pretty dope. So much cool shit there. Got like biggest active volcano in Japan and crazy waterfalls and islands and all sorts of cool stuff to see up there. So hopefully that'll be cool. Oh, sorry about the little noise there. I gotta keep this thing from tickling my nose. Got the little dead cat on it. Alright, everything's secured. Hopefully we don't lose anything. First test with the new mic system by DJI. Alright, let's roll. Alright, hopefully we're getting some good sound, some good vision. I got a new pair of boots right now, so you might notice some bad shifts coming through. I gotta get used to how they feel. They're kind of thick-soled, so good for it. Good for when I gotta walk around a bit more. My old boots were wearing thin on the sole and they never had much grip, so I was slipping around a lot. So I went ahead and bought these cool new boots by a company called Tachi. We'll see how they hold up. So far they feel great. I got that dead cat fucking tickling my nose again. That's gonna be something to get used to. But if it sounds good, I'll put up with it for you guys. Man, look at this fucking road. This place is epic. Like, oh man, it feels so good to be back on the road again. That Tip to Chip trip was really good, but you know, I had a lot of fun, made some new friends. It was kind of cool, you know. But 16 days in an RV, 4 dudes, bumpy roads, and just long days, man. I was itching to get back on 2 wheels like you wouldn't believe. And what made worse is I was watching the guys have so much fun. I check out these Torii gates and cherry blossoms. That's cool. Yeah, I was watching the guys have so much fun on bikes. So I was like, I want to be on the bike so bad. It was killing me. But now we're out and about, trying this new system for my sound recording using the DJI mic minis, so I don't have to have cables running from my recorder and stuff like that. Hopefully I can get a little bit of quality, a little bit of sound quality when I'm cruising around showing you guys things. So cool, this dam, it's cool round tunnel, man. I fucking love Japan. Oh man, that water looks so good. I want to go for a swim. Finally, spring has sprung. Cherry blossoms are out, things are turning green again. I'm not freezing my balls off riding down the road. Like, I'm still rocking my winter gauntlets, but they're, you know, they're a little on the warm side today, which is just such a nice feeling, man. Oh, this is heaven. It's good to be back, baby. Hey, cherry blossoms. I'll tell you what, it is a windy bitch though today. See if I close my vent. I can't find it. Oh well, doesn't have to deal with that noise. Where is that vent? I got one of them. No more cherry blossoms. They're actually on their way out of bloom. Starting to see some leaves showing up. But I'm hoping we're going to get up into Kumamoto, and it's a little bit further in the mountains. Hopefully we'll see some cherry blossoms in full bloom. That'll be really nice. Oh, I made this pitch black on the video. I got a ND64 on right now because it's a pretty bright sunny day today, so but I don't think it'll be handling too well in the tunnels. But it might look cool. We'll see how it goes. Yoo-hoo! Oh man. Oh, the GB. So I don't know if you guys caught Tip to Tip, the video that's been tearing up the internet. Video series, I should say, with Ludwig and Michael Reeves riding through Japan with no map. But I was the fixer on that trip, kind of brought on last minute, arranged the bikes for them. The guys down at Kagoshima Triumph, man, I tell you what, they pulled a rabbit out of their ass for me, man. They really went all in. Originally the concept was to do it on Japanese bikes, of course, but none of the big Japanese companies would step up the game. We were on a tight time frame. Originally trying to rent bikes, but no one would rent a bike to be ridden in Hokkaido in March. So basically I went and bought the bikes, and the guys sort of leased them off me for the trip. So you can expect to see a couple of Triumphs pop up in the channel. We got the Speed 400 and the 400X Scrambler. So I get them shipped down. They're on their way back now from where we ended up. Can't give any spoilers, but yeah, they're on their way back. Should arrive sometime in April. Then I get to go through and inspect them and see what kind of shape they're in. Like, I'll tell you, Lud and Michael, man, both really nice guys. I was really impressed. I didn't know anything about them going in. I'd never seen their YouTube stuff. They're in a different world than I am. But they're really cool kids, man. Enjoy watching them struggle and succeed and really give it their all. They literally did what they were trying to do, which is try to ride across Japan with no map, no Google Translate, and some limited Japanese skills. Now I won't go into how it ended up. You'll just have to watch the series for that. Oh, look at this view! It's so fucking beautiful. Yeah, you just have to watch the series for that. But it was super fun to sort of watch them on that journey. It really kind of reminded me of my own journey. You know, I came to Japan back in '99, and there were no, iPhones and stuff. I mean, even the internet was hard to come across. Pretty much internet cafe kind of thing. I think the only guidebook I had was one I picked up at the airport, which was the Lonely Planet Guide. It's a nice book, but doesn't really cut it as far as cutting across the country and language and stuff. So watching them go through what they went through was like really took me back to when I was doing it myself, and it was kind of cool to watch it from that outside perspective, Yeah, it really. I was taking a real big stroll down memory lane. So I got to say thank you to Michael and Lud for that, because I really enjoyed that. But yeah, it was interesting. I've had my eye on a Triumph for a while. I've been looking at the Tiger Rally Pro 900. It's the bike I think I'm going to end up turning into the bike to finish out this entire journey. Just for practicality alone, it has all the things I'm going to need to do the trip when I'm further afield. Currently the GB's fantastic for what I'm doing, but a little limited with things like power supplies, power outlets, 12 volt, etc., which I could fit to her, but This bike has just got a special place in my soul, and I don't want to fuck with it. I just want to keep it as it is. So I think the GB will live long and safe in the garage, and be the bike that my wife and I take out for fun rides and day trips. But I'm really definitely looking into picking up one of those Tigers. Something about that bike just feels like that's the bike to do it on. That said, I'm really keen to try the 400X. It's an interesting looking bike. It does have a USB out, which is kind of nice, for charging cameras and batteries and things. It doesn't have the 12 volt out. It's kind of a cool looking little thing, and it might, it might have just enough off-road kind of ability to take me up some of these roads, which I don't want to take my baby up. I'm a little worried about, tipping her over and scratching her, so that may be something that I do some of the journey on while I work out the deal for the Tiger 900. I think I got a bus up ahead in the tunnel here, so this might be the end of the beautiful curvy road. Yeah, sure is. It's a bus. But yeah, expect to see that shift happening soon. One of the main reasons why I really got stuck on Triumph as the bike I want to go to is really comes down to one person. There's a guy named Kato Matsusanya. You can see him in my first episode of Project 47 where I went through Kagoshima. I met him there. I thought he was the owner. He's not the owner. He's like a senior advisor or something. I don't know his exact title, but he just kept going out of his way above and beyond to really... Thank you, boss man. He just went out of his way, to really help me along. Every time I met him, he's just been so genuine and honest. And that's what sold me on Triumph. It was the customer service. No slight on Honda. They're nice enough to me. The mechanic at Honda is fucking awesome when I've taken it in for its services and stuff, but I don't know. I just get the feeling like I'm not as welcome there. Look at this view. Holy shit. I love this road. Jeez. Yeah, I just get the feeling I'm not overly welcome when I go to Honda. I kind of get that zone, like they don't go out of their way to show. They're not enthusiastic when I walk in. Whereas I walk in a Triumph, man, we just sit there and talk bikes, man. We talk bikes, we talk roads, we talk all kinds of shit, and I just feel like I'm one of the boys when I walk in there. So customer service is the biggest part of the experience for me, when it comes to buying a bike. Then you just add on to the fact that Triumph Tiger 900 Rally Pro looks like a badass, man. The thing looks so fun. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. In order to do that, though, I've got to earn a shitload more cash from YouTube, because that's the deal I have with my wife. And, I could go out and buy it tomorrow, but where would the fun be in that? Ooh, over the line, buddy, over the line! Yeah, that was almost a different experience. I almost became a hoodoo a minute. Oh, fun, man. Oh, look at this view. Holy shit. This is fucking amazing. Yahoo! I do have to say though, man, being in that van for 16 days really affected my flow on the bike. That plus a new set of boots, I feel like I'm just getting back into riding again. It's kind of weird. Oh, I'm gonna drop a gear there. Oh, man, I can't feel the gear shifter at all. These boots, they're so rigid and strong. But that's a good thing. I definitely want to have my feet protected properly. And it's just something I just gotta pick up and get used to. So I'll probably be good to go by tomorrow. Hey, another tunnel. This road is fucking epic. See if we can find another gear here. There it is. Might have to pull over in a second to see whether I still have my microphone on the back. They kind of magnetize, I got a little clip, and I was looking for a place to hide it, so I'm just hoping it doesn't shake it loose. The DB does have a bit of a rumble. Hey, this looks like a good spot. It's got a toilet and everything. It's someone's restaurant. I'll skip past. Fucking cherry blossoms everywhere. I am loving this, man. Spring is here. Yeah, baby. I think tonight it's meant to get down to just above freezing, but the daytime temperatures are cruising up, 15 to 20 degrees Celsius. Should have some sun for the next few days. It's it's the shit that road trips are made out of, man. You want that, curl up in the tent all nice and snuggy warm in the sleeping bag, get a good night's sleep, and then wake up and be able to ride around in the sun. I may even switch out and throw my leather gloves on tomorrow, see what it looks like. I mean, it's still a little chilly up here in the mountains, but it ain't so bad. Alright. Alright, back on another cool road. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how those little DJI mics work. They have the clip-on little dead cat kind of clips on there, but I have no idea about how well how focused they are directional wise and stuff. So that's kind of why I'm doing this little run today, just to get a feel for how they work, get a feel for the workflow. If they don't do the job, I've still got my old setup there in the bag, so that would be no problem. Another bridge. Yoo-hoo! Love these bridges. Oh man, it feels so fucking good to be home. It was super funny with watching Ludwig and Michael on Tip to Tip. Because I know this area really well. I know most of Japan pretty well, but particularly Kyushu, I know really well. And I would just see them like turning left or right somewhere where I'm like, dude, if you just went the other way, you would have had like one of these kind of roads. This is an epic road. But the way they turned was just like into townships, kind of, not the best roads. So it was pretty funny to watch. But all that aside, that's just whatever. They had a fucking blast, man. It was that was the best thing about it. They were thinking about this trip for a long time. A couple of good buddies hitting the road together, having a blast, being fucking lost and confused, and that's what it was about. I think there was a lot of comments about oh, why didn't they use this or why didn't they do that and all that kind of bullshit, but at the end of the day they were having fun, and you could see it even on the hard days, when they were struggling. They were still having a great time. And that's what made that series cool, I think. That and the editor Cam, who was just a fucking machine. He's in the back of that RV, man, just bouncing around, fighting off motion sickness, editing the hours of footage every day, man. You could just see him like he was getting no sleep. It was it was hard to watch, but I'd been there. Not in that exact situation. I've never edited in an RV, but I've edited on the fly before, and done multiple day edits without sleep and things like that. So I knew kind of what he was going through. But I'll tell you what, man, he crushed it. He fucking stepped up to the plate, and he fucking crushed it. And that was That was very, very cool, man. You got a lot of respect out of me from that. But then we had Dan on the trip. You know, Dan's the project manager, the producer, and yeah, he was a great fun guy to work with. You know, like he's just kind of chilling out, mellow, super like kind of, you know, kind of mellow, kind of I mean, he's not from California. He lives in California, but he just had that kind of chill out kind of vibe about him. You know, kind of a mountain man vibe, living by the coast. So that was a real cool thing to work with, because I've worked with a lot of producers over the years who are just, I don't know, just fucking nightmares to deal with. But no, Dan was super chill. And then the other guy on the trip with me was a guy named Navi from Malaysia. He lives here in Japan. He's out in Tokyo. He was the other fixer. I was brought on more like the motorcycle advisor and things like that, and Navi was the fixer. And we split the driving on that RV, and I just made a really, really good friend, man. He was a super cool dude. Really impressed me. So I expect to see a lot of big things coming out of his camp. It's out of a lot of people I've worked with over the years. You see a lot of people that just have the wrong stuff, and then once in a while you come across someone who's got the right stuff, and Navi was definitely a guy who had the right stuff, man. I'd work with him again anytime, any place. Anyway, that's enough talking about the trip that is done. Let's enjoy the trip we're on. Might pull up in a second to see if I still have that microphone on the back of the bike. It's gonna eat at me otherwise. But yeah, alright, so I'm gonna stop this whole thing soon. Just enjoy the ride today. Should be at the campsite about another half an hour or so. And then we'll kick off Project 47, riding early in the morning, getting into Kumamoto Prefecture. Yeah, what a cool town. I love it. Where's that? This is a cool ass town. Look at this. And it's so hard to pull over when everything looks this good, but next chance I find a place to take a piss, I'm stopping. We'll end the video at the next piss break. Oh, I should have shifted there. Do it now. Yoo-hoo. Hey, another tunnel. Yoo-hoo! End scene. Hey, cherry blossoms. Oh, might slow down there. Too busy looking at cherry blossoms, not the road. It's a good way to die. Though as far as last sights, cherry blossoms on a mountain road in Japan doesn't suck. You can see all the hills just covered in cherry blossoms. There we go. Oh, I see something up ahead here. You know, the cherry blossoms. We got a post office. Guys rocking out in the suits. Getting deals done, baby. Making deals. Like a Power Ranger. Let's see this shit. It's like a Power Ranger. Every place has got its own like cartoony side of the road construction barrier holder. That was a fucking mouthful. But yeah, everywhere's got their own. You'll see all kinds of different animation things. I'm not really an anime guy, so I don't know too much about all that. This guy's telling me to slow down, buddy. I'll slow down for you. Shift down to third. And we'll slow down again. This guy's kind of on the gig. Yahoo! And we got a red bridge. Yeah, look at that. That's cool as fuck. And they may not just not be a fucking toilet. This video may just keep on going forever. Yeah, ha ha ha. And I hope I haven't lost my mic. I only just got it yesterday. Slow it down a little bit through here. Yeah, and that's why you have to go slow. Because you never know who's coming around that next bend on these roads, I tell you. That was a weird noise. Wasn't my bike. Heavy construction. This is just so much fun, dude. I'm actually considering doing a tip-to-tip myself now. Showing people the way I would have done it. Just trying to talk my buddy into coming along for it. See if we can do it in 10 days. Do it the same way with no maps, but we'll have to think of some way to make it a little bit more challenging since I kind of have a mental map already. And I speak Japanese, so. But I got a few ideas. Hey, let me know if you want to see that. Drop some comments. I get enough people interested, I might give it a shot. It won't be the cheapest of trips, so it'll definitely be one that I'll need you guys to let me know that you're gonna watch it, that you're keen to see it. And into another tunnel. Yoo-hoo-hoo. These things are so good in summertime, man. It's like air conditioning. I unzip my jacket and just let it all come in. And surprisingly, in winter, they're actually warmer than the ambient temperature. Right now, it's just about the same. I need to take a piss like you wouldn't believe. I think I'm just gonna have to stop beside the road somewhere. That's it, man. It is hard to stop when the road is this good and no one's in front of you. I'm doing like a battle with my bladder right now. Oh, a little snaky tunnel. A rarity in Japan. Normally they just go straight or have a slight bend in them. Yeah, I'm pulling over here. Fuck it, I'm pissing. Alright guys, catch you on the next video. Yo, oh man, these boots are dope. They add like an extra inch or so, so I can just flat foot this thing like it's nothing. It's not a big bike, but it's not a small bike either. Anyway, let's cut it there.